Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 31 of Let's Play Cosmic Star Heroine, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, I actually changed my team to like Alyssa, Dave, Saib, and Sean. And I did change up my abilities too, because I was stumped as to how I'm supposed to beat a boss with that much HP that's capable of pretty much killing me easily. So I looked up like certain runs of this game on YouTube, and there's, surprisingly enough, not a lot of them. Why does it feel like some of the words are actually cutting off, like right there on the bottom? That is so weird. But it is what it is. So yeah, All Out's gonna be really good in conjunction to this. And Knockout is good for inflicting vulnerable if I need to, as well as stun. I added Heroine Aura to give myself a bigger buff. And I also switched up one of Saib's moves to have Hyper Awareness to actually add like a more Hyper bonus. I think it actually just makes it that your Hyper is 40% extra damaging. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Sean is just there for a defense buff and probably this. Let's hope it works! I mean, it should. Time to spill this tea. Alright, so I think the first thing I want to do, give myself a free turn. I think I can just go for like easy damage now, rather than worry about the rest later. Let's see, I think I might be better off just doing party regen. And as for you, fortify us. We'll still be attacked once. Of course it would go after Chan. So that might throw off my strategy just a little bit. I hope it doesn't throw it off too much. Suppose I can patch you up so you won't die. As for the next move, I'm thinking we go with a knockout. So now, I actually don't want to attack this boss ever again. At least not yet. Should I give Hyper Awareness now? Or maybe I should wait another little while. I think that's what I want to do. So I want to actually give Alyssa another turn. Boost her hyper mode faster by giving her one extra round to do things. There, now she's at 300% style. That's what we want. I think I'm gonna give you buffs. And then next, your next move is going to be Hyper, so All Out. Give you Hyper Awareness. Put all our eggs in one basket. What's next for you? Silver Bullets? Let's go with Silver Bullets. Wow, you really want her dead, specifically. There we go, we did over 200,000 damage. Gained 999,000 experience, 2 credits. Wow. Thank you, Lauren. What's going on? Please forgive me. I am T. I'm no longer in your dimension, but I'm communicating to you telepathically. While visiting your dimension, I was captured by Unicorn. I was able to escape, but not before they had cloned me. The thought of a clone of myself doing unspeakable evil in your dimension gnawed at my conscience, so I called you. I knew you and your friends were the ones that had the most chance of defeating my clone, and so I called for your help. I apologize for not being upfront with you about my intentions. I've transferred a number of credits to your account as a sign of thanks. I hope this proves adequate. You got a ton of credits. I mean a ton. Oh, and Lauren, I really do enjoy your music. It's one of the reasons I wanted to visit your dimension in the first place. Look me up if you're ever in my dimension. Farewell. So we got a lot of money, but what would I even need the money for now? I already got everything I need. So what's left to buy? Oh, that makes me very angry. If all we got is money that I don't need for the rest of the game. Wow. Not only was this boss way too hard, but it actually had me need to level up so much, all for little payoff. Not to mention the one chest in this dungeon only had 15 credits. So that's even more infuriating. Good lord, that was not worth it at all. What a colossal waste of my time. Oh, well, I guess I'll just meet you back at that part in the final dungeon where I left off the episode before. Time out, everybody. Alright, several minutes later, we finally made it back to this part right here in the final dungeon. Everyone except for Saib is level 70, and he's really close. I also made sure to put my difficulty back to Agent, so I don't know how many more battles we got before the final boss. Oh, I was right next to the final boss when I ended episode 29. Oh man, I bet you this is gonna be a cakewalk now. So it turns out you actually get a weapon for Aerate, and you don't get her back at all. So what was the point of getting that weapon? Wonder if there's like a new game plus or anything. Pitiful human. You fight, and nothing becomes of it. Why not join me, as did the one you called Aerate? You will find a peace you can only dream of. We'll never join you. You'll find humanity isn't so easy to control. So they say, and yet they are always wrong. Well, if you won't join me, I suppose I'd better kill you. How tiresome. Oh, you're just a standard boss battle? Eternity MK1. Weak against water. Got it. Alright, well, I should not have any issues here, I hope. I mean, given how overpowered we are, I would not be surprised if we pull this off rather easily. It's gonna be a far cry for like having a challenge, because this boss is not as tough as some enemies that we fought earlier. And that's sad. It should never get to that point at all. I don't care what anyone says. Okay, it can be made vulnerable. That's good to know. Do you want an extra turn? Use that to buff yourself. Well, luckily I don't really have to attack. Oh wait, did the vulnerable actually, no, did the song actually take away its vulnerable now? I guess it did. Well then, I guess I know what I need to do. It might as well just drop now after this hit. When Alyssa gets a turn. 81,000! I didn't even need to hit this boss otherwise. That can't be it. Nope, didn't think so. I knew there was more. You see? Your struggles are in vain. Now die! Okay, so what I'm seeing here, the main boss is the head. Has only 48,000 HP, believe it or not. And there's also arms. Okay, so I see what I gotta do. If I just focus on the head, I say we'll do a lot better. Okay, is it just me? But when I hit the head, it looks like those cannons on top are glowing. I could probably have Alyssa, if I buff really well, take out everything at once. I'd say that's plausible. So to avoid what happened before, I'm not going to use the pain song. Yeah, we're hardly ever getting hurt at all. I don't think there's anything we need to worry about at all, like seriously. Alright, here we go. The only way this can mess up is if Alyssa actually died. Go for it. Yeah, we actually destroyed all three at once. Oh, wait a minute. We're still not done? How can this be? Why won't you die like all the others? No one has made it this far before. This ends now. Prepare to witness humanity's true power. Alright, this has to be the true final boss. Yang. Practically invincible. Eternity MK3 has 80,000 HP. Yin is practically invincible. I don't think anything special happens if you do defeat the Yin and Yang, which is an absurd amount of HP. I don't care what anyone says. So I guess we just have to focus on the main core. Doesn't even look like the main core even fights back. So I guess it's actually just powering the other two. Look, it isn't pathetic that we're only taking, what, 1 HP worth of damage? Well, it can't be stunned, obviously, because it doesn't even move on its own. But yeah, as long as this strategy holds, it's pretty much a boss killer. That actually did more damage. I'm surprised. Alright, put everything all out, and then we'll be able to drop this boss in a single strike. I find it sad you can actually do that, by the way. We got like 900,000 experience and 30,000 credits. Is that telling me that there's still more? Gain 2 levels each. Nope, Cosmic Star! You think you've won, but I shall return. I always return. We did it! No time to celebrate now, though. Quick! We need to get out of here before it's too late! You feel victorious as you flee. Oh, I don't want to skip that. And just like in every video game, when you defeat the final boss, well, I guess most every video game, and yet, what have you really won? That the main dungeon collapses when you defeat the boss. Your pitiful lives are measured in years. While I am eternal. So while you may have won for a moment, what? What's the rest? Oh, you can't tell me because you're destroyed. Alright, that actually does look pretty cool. Yay! Something got blown up in space! Let us cheer! Wow, everyone's so happy. They got so many lights on. Look at them with their golf claps. Romu crisis averted. API Director Steele betrays Galaxy. Defeated by Alyssa LaSalle, previously thought to be dead. Her current whereabouts are unknown. Oh, Sean went back to the Gunmancer Shrine. She mastered the art of blow dryers. Clark mastered the art of dancing like a registered sex offender, except not really. I never got that achievement for blowing himself up. Apparently that's a thing. Dave's still wasting his life away playing video games, because who does that now? I'll have me spelled his name wrong. And Finn helped rebuild the police force, enacting a non-zombie policy. Lauren finally achieved her dream of opening for Nickelback. Why does everybody smile like that? Orson finally lived his life as Grimace from McDonald's. Finally, my date that actually doesn't have a nose. Apparently, Romu Ouija boards are very different. All he had to do is get some new sunglasses. And Zexorva lived a new life of scratching some itches. Incoming transmission. I know you said you're done, but we're getting strange readings in your area. Mind checking them out? Is that a way of saying I should get a pap smear? Alright, let me just turn the ship at a certain angle and we're good. I don't know where she's going. There's only 3 planets in that galaxy. And that's it. That's Cosmic Star Heroine for the PC. So what did you guys think about this game overall? I thought it was pretty fun, albeit it felt very weird, only being able to select certain abilities at a time. So you really had to plan out not just who was in your party, but what your party was using in order to get past certain obstacles in the game. I mean, the music was really good, the worlds were designed really well. Gameplay was actually pretty interesting, like, it had its own style rather than be just a simple turn-based RPG. The one thing I will give it a knock on is that, well, the secret dungeon, which is supposed to be the hardest part of the game, was a bit too hard. Granted, you should be able to beat it around level 50 odd, but if you're not that skilled or that technical in your party layout like I am, trust me, I am not, you'd have to grind a little bit more. And I had to look up on YouTube how somebody else handled that boss battle against T, who did that on Heroine difficulty, by the way, which is insane enough as is. And I had to learn to think of a strategy to optimize my plan against that boss. Plus the reward you got was really awful. I mean, at that point in the game, it should be easy to get a ton of credits anyway. Therefore, the bonus dungeon reward was not worth it. Oh, we're seeing all the Kickstarter backers right there. And it looks like there was a lot of them too that made this game happen, which I'm really glad it did. So I have decided what my next main Let's Play is going to be after this. And it's going to be Mega Man X Command Mission for the Nintendo GameCube. It's been a long time since I played that game, and I have beat it before. So I'm really looking forward to getting back into that game. But for now, this is the Banga signing off, saying goodbye, Godspeed, and stay tuned for my next Let's Play. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I shall see you next time. So let's enjoy the rest of the ending while we still have it. Oh, and it just goes like straight to the end. Alright, so it looks like we didn't really get anything special for it. We didn't even get like a new game plus. Which is very odd that that's a thing. But I guess it is what it is. Oh well, I thought there was more to the game. And there isn't. Well, thanks for watching.